it's Saturday morning and I'm getting ready to go hang out with Heather, and I wanted to show you my outfit of the day. This is one of my newer outfits. This is a new skirt. It's a 3X and then a 3X shirt. Now this is pretty body hugging for me. We're going to the mall, and so I'm going to try and wear this outfit without a jacket over it and see how I do. But I am feeling self-conscious about my arms. But otherwise, I think the body is okay. I mean, the shirt is actually longer than most of my shirts. So yeah, here's a side view. And I think this is probably one of the most slimming outfits I have. I'm gonna come closer now that I've shown you. So yeah, it's getting used to showing off my body more, and yeah. So I'm gonna do another video inside because it's a little bit cold, but that's my body shot. Okay, so part two, I'm back inside. It doesn't look like it would be too cold, but it's just a little chilly. So anyway, I wanted to do a little bit of an update. I'll try not to say too much. There, I did it again. So the Renew show was on last Tuesday. I thought it went really well. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to be able to interact live with you guys and say little highs, and then say something to Julie or Rob or Khalif and then have them respond. So that was really neat. And I think it's going to be great, especially for the future, when we do have specific questions that we can ask them and get a live answer. So yeah, I thought it went really well. Let's see. So as I said earlier, Heather and I are going to go to the mall today, and we're going to go watch the movie Safe Haven, which we both read the book, and so I'm really looking forward to that. Then we're going to go to Bath and Body Works and see what kind of stuff they have there. I always like smelling the new smells, and I don't really need anything right now. I have plenty of shower gel, plenty of body butter and lotions and all sorts of stuff. So, and I just bought some hand soaps too. So there really isn't much I need, but I still think it's going to be fun to look around, and I have a coupon, so maybe I'll find one treat that I can't live without. Then I also have a coupon for the Body Shop, which is $10 off of 20, which is a really good coupon. But again, I can't really think of anything that I'm needing right now. So, plus I'm trying to really watch my budget with moving. I'm trying to make sure that I save up some money because, you know, I think there's going to be little expenditures that are going to come up. I'm downsizing, so I have quite a lot of furniture that I'm not going to be needing. So I'm hoping maybe I can sell it on Craigslist or something and earn some extra money. I was thinking in my head that I had all these clothes I could sell, and I looked through my closet this morning, and I really don't think I have as much stuff as I was thinking. So I was a little bit bummed about that, but that's okay. What else? So food-wise, I'm finding that I'm grazing and snacking, and that has me worried. I think they say no snacking for a reason, because it definitely has added extra calories. In my little mind, I am trying to eat clean, so as far as like getting away from processed stuff. And so in that, I discovered nuts, eating nuts. Now these are raw, unsalted nuts, but they're still high in calories. So I'm finding that I'm eating nuts all the time, and that is an issue for me. So I'm going to be cutting way back on the nuts, if not cutting them all out, because I feel like they're a red light food for me. And I mean, my weight loss is still happening. I still am seeing changes in my body, but it's slower. And I think that's why. I really think that's why. So, yeah. What else? I'm still trying to be aware of emotional eating, and even though I'm not eating the things that I used to eat when I emotionally ate, such as cake or cookies or whatever, I still want to check that and ask myself, am I eating because I really am hungry, or am I eating because I'm feeling stressed, anxious, tired, all the other feelings? I've been working with my new therapist, which has been awesome. Really awesome. It's intense, but it's really good. She asks the really hard questions, and we're talking about me moving. And so my journal assignment for last week was, what will you take with you and what will you leave behind? And both literally and emotionally. And so I really explored some things there, which felt great. And then she gave me another journal assignment this week, talking about my transformation and where do certain things fit into that. And I do feel like this has been a transformation. And my friend Amy, living Avalon, and I were talking last night, and she said that she feels like I'm calling this change to me because I'm ready for it, and it's happening because I'm calling for it. And I think that's true. I'm kind of learning what I want, and that things are possible. And there just seems like there's so much more hope. And it's not just because of the surgery. I mean, I've been wanting this for many years, but I think a big part of it too was going through what I did. The 4 surgeries, every one of them was hard, and it really changed my life. And discovering that there was this growth in my body, that had been there for many years. I mean, we don't even know how long, but the mass in my abdomen was so vascularized, which means it had many veins to it. In fact, I can show some pictures. Maybe I'll insert some pictures here. And so it had over 2 liters of fluid in it. It was like the size of a basketball in my stomach. I didn't even know it was there. And it was a huge wake-up call. So I definitely see it as a blessing, and I'm glad it's out. So honestly, I think that changed my life as much as the gastric bypass. I feel like the gastric bypass is kind of a bonus. And it's strange. I was talking to my therapist. Since this has happened, I have a lot more energy, first of all. But I find myself doing things that I never even considered before and never did before. So for example, like recycling. I would recycle things here and there, but honestly, I'll admit, like, I was not that good about it. And since this whole thing has happened, it's important to me to recycle. It's what I do, just part of my life. And I realized it a few weeks ago, like, I never did this before. And even though it doesn't affect my weight or my body, I feel like it makes me a better person. And that was the whole point for me, is I wanted to become a better person, not for anybody else, for myself. And just being aware of what I do. That was a huge one. And I know there's other examples, but none are coming to mind. But things are changing in a good way, a really good way. And they're just going to continue to change. So, and it's not just because of the gastric bypass. And I think that's the thing that kind of trips my mind a little bit, is I've had this huge change and things are getting so much better. I still struggle with body image and with feeling like I should be losing more weight. I should be losing it faster. Should. And that I really feel like I need to cut out and just relax and have a little faith and check myself, like with the nuts, and say, am I eating, too much? I don't think nuts are bad, but they're bad in excess, and I don't have control of it. So that is a big one. And yeah, so I hope this wasn't too long and too rambly. I hope you guys are doing great, and I will do another update very soon. Bye.